You know, I didn't mind the signing of Jesse James. I mean, we got a third string wide receiver out the deal for just 1 year. And personally, to me, they should have done it 2 years ago. Because did y'all see what he had to go through in Detroit? Because, woof. What is up, everybody? MalcGoolie here, back at you with some breaking Chicago Bears news. Free agency 2021. The Chicago Bears have just acquired former Steeler, former Detroit Lion tight end Jesse James. Not Road Dog Jesse James, the football player Jesse James. And here I'm just coming up here to tell you basically my thoughts on the Bears signing Jesse James. Personally, I like this signing. I wish they would have done this 2 years ago. Because to me, I think Detroit, kind of messed him up a little bit. But it is what it is. On that, I thought he would stay a Steeler forever. Kind of glad the Steelers let him go. And I was saying, okay, all right, come on, Chicago, let's get Jesse James. Let's get Jesse James. They don't get Jesse James. I believe we got Trey Burton. It was 2 years, so I think no, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I want to say, I think it was in 2018 we had Trey Burton, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comment section. I could be wrong. My mind's a little bit off, but memory's not too kind to me at this moment. But yeah, the Bears signed Jesse James to a 1-year deal. I mean, the kid is 27 years old. If you look at his stats, I mean, personally, his stats were phenomenal when he was with the Steelers. But personally, I like this signing because I think what's here with Jesse James here, you got another young tight end, and you also got Cole Kmet, who I still believe will be a dog in this league. I think he will have a breakout season coming here for the 2021-2022 season. You got Jimmy Graham for one more year. I like our tight end. I like our tight end positioning here. Yes, granted, the Bears have, oh God, but even before they, when they drafted Cole Kmet, had a shitload of freaking tight ends. But you can't. I was mad. I was mad about it, and the Packer fans wanted to wring every Bear fan neck. But that was the same draft where you guys got Jordan Love. How is that going? How's that going? How's that going for you, Green Bay? I mean, oh God, the chaos and drama that's going on with the Packers right now is damn near hilarious. The fact that Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers are actually saying it's the last dance, quoting the Chicago Bulls. But it ain't about those cheeseheads, those annoying, never shut up about their accomplishments, will always bring a Bear fan down. Green Bay Packers. It ain't about them. It's about the Bears, and they're signing with Jesse James. Personally, I think Jesse James was a good signing. I wanted them to get him. I mean, worst case scenario is at least they didn't sign Jesse James like if he was going in like in his like mid 30s. Here he's in his mid 20s. The kid has still more room to grow. We know he can have a breakout season when he was with the Steelers. I mean, now with Detroit on the other hand, he regressed. But at the same time, I think he was their second or third option. Hell, last year I believe he had like 2 touchdowns last year with the Detroit Lions. But here, once again, with Jesse James, I think you're also getting more of a red zone threat as well. I mean, this is also the same man who kind of got screwed a couple of years ago when they took on when he was with the Steelers and they took on the Patriots. And apparently the pass was incomplete, even though it was clearly a catch. But, what do I know? Ref ball was in full effect that night. But yeah, the Bears. I like this signing. To be fair, I really like this signing. If this would have happened 2 years ago, I really would have loved it. Here, I like it. It went from love to like. Um, I'm happy with it now because now, if you really think about it, here when it comes to tight end, number one being Jimmy Graham, number two being Cole Kmet, and number three is Jesse James. I believe Jesse James is a good third option for the Bears going forward here for tight end, and I believe that I would love to see an Andy Dalton and a Jesse James touchdown, and now I have to come up with a sound effect every time when Jesse James can say touchdown, because I'm about to start doing that now when for every Bears live stream for anybody that gets a touchdown, and got to get a sound effect for Jesse James. But anyway, welcome to Chicago, Mr. Jesse James. I'm happy to have you. I'm really happy to have you. I know Bears fans are probably going to be like, "Oh, we wanted Devontae Adams. We want Devontae Adams." Like I said, it would be it would be hilarious if we did get Devontae Adams, but I don't see that happening. Devontae Adams is going to be a Raider. He's not going to be a Bear. But I have been wrong before that with Jesse James here, with everything here with Chicago. I mean, think about it. What the Bears have done mostly in this draft, in the previous draft that we had, they focused on speed. Everything is speed. If you really think about it, our wide receiving game is speed. And now with the veteran leadership of Jesse James, hyping up that offense. And then, even though I don't want to see him play at all this season, but I have this funny feeling it will happen. As you already know, Justin Fields, everybody wants him to start. I am one of those people who don't want him to start because I don't want him to be in a situation where they put Mitch in, but the kid may bloom. The kid may bloom. The kid may bust. And I, on the other hand, one of those people that want that kid to bloom. So I don't want anybody in the comment section saying, "Oh, you want Justin Fields to fit?" Hell no. I was excited when the Bears had Justin Fields. I didn't expect them to get. I said it would have been a miracle if we got him, and a miracle happened in the Monster of the Midway Madness. We got our quarterback for the future. But as for Andy Dalton, I don't believe Andy Dalton will stick around unless he pulls out a miracle out of his red hair and flow, out of his ginger ways. But like I said, with Jesse James here, he's your third string tight end. Sorry, not wide. He is your third string wide receiver. I'm happy with it. Personally, I'm happy with it. I believe that the Bears' offense is really set. I mean, we got ourselves an offensive line. I still say we need maybe one more piece. We got 4/5 of an offensive line. I think we need one more piece, and boom, protection all around. Not just for Andy Dalton, but also for Justin Fields and also Nick Foles if the Bears decide to switch out Andy Dalton and have Nick Foles instead to start, which may not happen. They might just go with Justin Fields. And also now with the wide receiving game, now you got. Hopefully we can keep and re-sign Allen Robinson. That's the biggest one for me right now. Can we please come up with a deal to give this man a 5-year deal, $80 million with $20 million guaranteed? As for the tight end, you got leadership when it comes to Jimmy Graham. You got the young upstart of Cole Kmet, which I'm really happy with. I like Cole Kmet. And now you have the Cowboy, Jesse James. I'm actually liking the Bears more on offense. Defense, I wish they would trade Robert Quinn. Please trade Robert Quinn. But that's what I have for you. The Bears, there's your news. The Chicago Bears signed Jesse James. I like this signing. I wish it happened 2 years ago, but everything was not kind to us. Detroit had the better offer, but look what happened when he was in Detroit. Yeah, welcome to Chicago, Jesse James. You're going to love it here. You're going to love it. You're going to love playing with Chicago. Third down, everybody. And I'm going to get out of here. Love each and every one of you. If you are new to this channel, please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell so you won't miss any of my vids. And I will see you all tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. And if more Bears news come out, make sure you come to this channel, and I will talk about it, give you my personal thoughts on it. But welcome to Chicago, Jesse James. Bear down, baby. Let's get it going. We got some work to do, and let's bear down for this year and win that NFC North division as we laugh at Green Bay Packers misery. And hopefully Detroit's head coach doesn't try to go after our knees. And also Minnesota, you still believe that Kirk Cousins is the answer. Get rid of Kirk Cousins, man, and we'll talk. So until then, guys, love each and every one of you. God bless you all. I'll see you next time. Peace.